AITA for insisting if I can't have my partner over, neither can anyone else. Throwaway BC flatmates have read it. So I 20M, live in a flat with 3 other people, childhood best friend 23F, a guy from my uni course 20M, and his cousin 26F. For the most part, we get along really well and rarely have disagreements. However, this has been a real point of contention lately. About 6 months ago, I began a relationship with a guy I've known for a couple of years, 21M. I know it's still a fairly new relationship, but I really like him. He makes me really happy, and we're pretty serious about each other. Up until recently, he would come visit me at my flat 3-4 times a week. This was mostly due to the fact that I have chronic fatigue, and going on proper dates can be really challenging for me. Instead of going out to dinner or a film or whatever, we just chill in my room or the living room, watch TV, and get takeout or cook together. I didn't really consult anyone about this Bexus. A, all the other flatmates have their partners over as often, if not more so, and B, he rarely spends the night and usually leaves before 10 p.m. because of his work schedule. So the issue, 2 weeks ago 26F comes to me and tells me that I need to stop having my boyfriend over because it's starting to get annoying. I asked her why, and she said it's irritating to have someone who doesn't live there, skulking around all the time. I pointed out that her boyfriend sleeps over 3 nights a week, and thus is here more often than mine, and she claimed that was different because they've been together for 11 years, and are moving in together once her lease is up. She said she's discussed it with the other flatmates, and they've all agreed he needs to stop coming over or he has to chip into the rent because it's getting ridiculous. Note, nobody else's partner chips in on the rent. I confirmed with the other 2 that yes, this is an agreement they've made, though my best friend said 26F basically made her agree by threatening to cut off the wife and utilities, which are in her name if she didn't. I asked if this rule applies to everyone, but apparently it's just me. I pointed out that it's unfair and was basically told to deal with it, my potential assholery. I've begun loudly insisting that if my partner isn't allowed to come over, neither is anybody else's. If I answer the door to anyone's partner, I'll send them away. If I come home and someone's partner is there, I'll make a point to mention that I thought we weren't having partners who don't pay rent over anymore. I've asked 26F's boyfriend over and over how much rent he's paying and pretend to be affronted and make a fuss when he says he doesn't. Everyone's pretty pissed at me and is telling me I'm being unreasonable. I know I'm being petty, but I think it's unreasonable that there's one rule for me and another for everyone else, and I'm trying to make that point. Am I really the asshole here? AITA. Some questions people keep asking. 1. If I knew of something my boyfriend was doing to be annoying, if anyone had told me that he was doing something, I'd have included it. I'm not aware of anything he does, and when I ask why 26F doesn't like him, I just get a shrug and just do. I will also state I'm bi, and she's never had an issue with any female partners I've had. 2, we don't hang out in the living room much. We literally only use it if there's something we want to watch that I can't get on my bedroom TV and there's nobody else in there. We use the kitchen more often than the living room, but honestly even that isn't that often. We eat far too much takeout pizza. Rip. 3. A lot of people seem confused, so just clearing up who's who in the situation. The one who brought all this up is 26F, asterisk not my best friend. My best friend is 23F, not to get too much into a tangent, but basically just over a year ago I was moving out of halls at university, and 23F was looking for a new place, so we decided to move in together. At the same time, a dude from my course, 20M, was looking for a flat share. We couldn't find a 3-bed, but found a really nice 4-bed, and he mentioned his cousin, 26F, was also looking for somewhere to live, so she got on board too. I only met her last year, and we don't really know each other very well. By chronic fatigue, I mean chronic fatigue syndrome. Sorry, that's apparently so unclear.